Welcome back to math. Today we're going to talk about division. As you can see, here's our division problem up here with a decimal. And we're going to use what we refer to as the box method. This is Unit 1 and it's Lesson 16. We're going to make this really simple. We're going to take our 1 and we're going to put it in the box right here. Put our decimal here. Put the 2 next to it and the 6 next to that. Do you see how we did that? Do you see how that works?
Yeah.
No problem? Okay. Now, what we do is we're going to divide, and we're going to put what we're dividing by on the, it's kind of like an area model. So we can ask, how many 4s are in 1? You would say, well, 0. Right. So you subtract 0. Leaves you with 1, and you're going to move that 1 up here, so this becomes a 12. 4 times what is 12? You said 3. Nice job. The 3 would go over this, and this is where we're going to put our answer. Okay, we're going to put our answer up on top there. Now, what should I have done? I probably should have moved my decimal up, and then my 0 would go here because I couldn't multiply 4 by anything. So now we go 4 times 3 is 12, subtract, it's going to leave us with 0, right? So do we have anything we need to move up? No, we don't. Now we're going to ask, how many 4s are in 6? You'd say, well, 1 4. Okay, we put our 1 up on top. 4 times 1 is 4. We're going to subtract it. And then we're going to end up with 2. What do we do with the 2? We move it over to the box and add a 0. Now we have 20. 4 times what is 20? Well, 4 times 5, that's right, is 20, and we subtract this and it gives us 0. So our answer to our problem is 0.315. And another thing I like to say is that if you have a hundredth in the problem here, you're going to end up with an answer that's in the hundredths. All right, let's go on to our next problem. Here we are. We have 31.5 divided by 3. Where do I put that? Well, I can put it right inside the box. 31. I'm going to put my decimal point here, and I'm going to move it up just to make it easy, and then my 5 here, right? Okay. Now, where does the 3 go? Do you remember? The 3 goes on the side. It's like an area model. Now, I'm going to ask, how many 3s are in this 3? Well, you're going to say 1 3. We subtract that, it leaves us a 0. So, do we have anything to bring over here? No, we don't. Now, we ask, how many 3s are in 1? Well, there's 0, right? So we put a 0 down here, subtract it, and it leaves us with 1. What do we do with our 1? We're going to move it over in front of our 5. Okay? Do you see that? Now we ask, how many 3s are in 15? And you would say 5. 3 times 5 is 15, and we subtract. I'm going to put the subtraction sign on the other side. And it leaves us with 0. Okay, so our answer to our problem is 10.5. Okay? You want to do one more? Sure, let's do it. How do we do this? Now pause it and you try it at home, okay? That way, let's see if you can get the same one. I already put your 2 here next to the box. Where do you put the 1.78? All right, I hope you did the problem. Let's check it out. Where do you put the 1.78? Well, you put it right inside the box, right? Now we ask ourselves, and before we do, let's put our decimal up. That way we never forget it. How many 2's are in 1? 0. We put a 0 down here. Now what do we do with this 1 right here? That's right, we're going to move it over in front of the 7, right? So now we have what? We have 17. How many 2's are in 17? 8, that's right. 8 times 2 is 16. We subtract that, and that's going to leave us with 1, right? What do we do with our 1 again? That's right, we're going to slide it over into the next column, and now we have what? We have 18, don't we? 2 times what is 18? 9. And our 18, and we're going to subtract that, and it leaves us with 0. Does that make sense? All right, well that is what we call the box method. And it's pretty much like doing a regular division problem, because what if I did this? What if I went like this? You would say, well, you put the 1.08 on the inside, right? Well, all we're really doing is we're just doing this for our box method. Okay? So we could easily bring up our decimal. So it's just like doing the house, isn't it? We just say, how many 2's are in 1? 0. So we put a 0 here, subtract it, leaves us with 1. Bring the 1 up. Now we have a 10. How many 2's are in 10? 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Subtract that. Leaves us with 0. Do we have anything to carry over? No. So then we just ask, 2 times what is 8? 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract, leaves you with 0. So your answer is 0.54. Well, that's the box method. See how simple it is? It's really easy, isn't it? Well, I hope that you like this lesson. Go over it again if you need. I love math.